Who do you think should be in control of what happens in your life?
Us.
Someone's treated like a child. I know the right from wrong.
I like to make the choice myself.
And why do you like to make the choice yourself?
Because you've got a kind of mind of your own, haven't you, to do things.
It's every person's right to have choices, because the law says you have to have a choice in your life, in your lifestyle. I do go out in the daytime anyway, so it's okay for me, but some people don't, so they might not have that kind of choice that I've got, and they just sit at home. And that's not a good thing to do, like sitting at home doing nothing. They have to do something. In this life, you have to do something or you just get bored.
If I live in group home, I can make just for myself. If I want to go out shopping one-to-one, I can make that choice myself.
They should stand up and have that power to have a life, even though they've got learning difficulties or not. And it depends if they want to go out and have their own flat or have their own boyfriend or girlfriend, they have that power to do that. People just look down at you like you think you're stupid and crazy when you're not. And they think that you haven't got the right to have a life like anybody else. It's your life. You got a right to live that life as a person with learning difficulties.
I think people should treat you with respect, kind, and speak. The way I like people how to treat me is respect and speak to me up front, and not talking behind my back. That's wrong. You're an adult. You should be treated as an adult.
I attend St John's Hospice Day Services Centre because I have been an inpatient at St John's Hospice because of my heart problems in the past. And so I've experienced care here on different levels, both in nursing care and social work. The nursing is such a high quality, just real care. Everybody addresses you by your name. Nothing's too much trouble for anyone. And you just felt that I'm accepted for who I am. And I'm going through a healing process. And that acceptance was all part of it as well. So it's that flexibility and seeing everybody's different. We're individuals, our circumstances change. I think recognising that is all helping a positive outcome as well.
Person-centred support is exactly what it says. It has to be individual or it's not going to work. But it's really, 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 really important. And I couldn't stress that enough. I could not have got through my mother's death as well as I did without it. I would have had a complete meltdown. Before she died, we weren't getting anywhere near the amount of financial support. When we were put in touch with St John's, the social worker came and just mentioned to me about a carer's premium I wasn't getting. I was just receiving unemployment benefit at the time because I had been very ill. And she arranged that for me, and it was backdated, and it made life so much easier. And also her attendance allowance was wrong. And she did all that while my mother was alive, which made our circumstances so much easier. Having someone there to support me in that way made it so much easier to take a deep breath, take some time out and adjust to a totally different way of living.
I think it's seeing the person as a total being as well, not just a set of problems or an illness. I think if you see somebody as an illness, that's kind of going to reinforce them in a sense in the difficulty. Or you see somebody as a set of problems in the social work side, that would just bring them down more because it's so stressful dealing with all those things. But if you see someone and you can ask them, how their weekend was or what you like watching on TV, it's not just about, I've got this form to fill out for you now. It's about a relationship between two equals, in fact.
They allow you to do what you want to do and then work around you, as opposed to the other way around, that you have to fit into them. They put themselves out to work around your lifestyle, your problems. And I think that's really what is necessary, especially when you're dealing with, as in this case, bereavement. It's important, I think, to have people that understand not everyone wants just an arm around the shoulder. You need some kind of empowerment. I have a very large family and friends, and they're very supportive, but not in a practical way. I mean, they're supportive in as much as they'll do a bit of shopping, or they would, if I didn't want to go out or I was feeling not particularly well, that they were there. But I needed somebody who knew the benefit system.
It's important for staff to give you information, but it's important to say it in a way that people with learning difficulties can understand. If you're going to give information to us, don't give us in jargon because we don't understand it.
Good support is to be kind to people and have manners. I would like one not to shout, to treat you as an adult, treat you as responsible for yourself. That's how I like how I should be treated.
I think go out to places with you that you haven't been before.
You telling me, oh no, you can't do it because it's going to be a risk. Well, you're not with me, so I'll rather do it and see what happens. And then after I've done it, I know that I won't be doing that again. So let me try it. I will never learn otherwise.
I like to get support going to college and hospital appointments. Show me around. Just someone to come with me to show me around and what I can do in college. What do you think about the drawings?
They have to be versatile in their approach. I found that the social workers here were well versed in practical things. They were very good in offering support, comfort. I didn't just have cancer. I mean, I also have a bipolar condition, so which makes my life just a tad more complicated. And I'm diabetic, and I have lots of other physical and mental problems. And so to find an organisation that treats you as a whole person, I can say, look, I'm not my head, I can't work this out. Or I can say, look, my diabetes is strained and I feel really tired and I can't do this, and this has arrived. So I think being treated as a whole person with everything, everything that's wrong with you, everything that's right with you, everything that you're able to do, everything you're not able to do, I think it's very important.
I think the qualities needed for people in caring work is acceptance of the person as he or she is. I must say I've been really, really fortunate in help I've had from social workers through the hospice here. Yeah, and I think the quality is that I never feel less than human or less than that other person even.